What is the weather in Stowe, Vermont?
In Stowe, it's 34 and mostly sunny. Today, it'll be sunny, with a high of 49 and a low of 28.
I think the high was like 80 something degrees yesterday, so this is insane. I've changed into pants now. I was going to wear shorts today, but we are going to go on a beautiful hike. It was so cold in here this morning. It was like 48 degrees inside of the camper because we slept without the heat on, but we were all snuggled up and warm, so it all worked out. But we're going to go ahead on this beautiful morning hike, and then we're going to run errands in the Stowe area. So come along with us. We're going to go ahead and pick up our mail, which you'll kind of get to see a little bit about how we get mail on the road. We're going to go ahead and go get me a haircut because let's face it, guys, it's about time. All right. I wear hats a lot of the time, so I can really hide how much I need a haircut, but it's getting there. So now we're gonna go on this hike, and then mail, haircut, and then there's a local swimming pool that actually allows people to take showers there for a fee, of course. So come along with us as we go throughout this day. Look at all these beautiful fall colors. Fall is actually one of my favorite seasons. I really enjoy fall, especially when you're in an area that has a variety of trees, so that way you can see a variety of different colors. This is beautiful. Just wait till we get to the top. You're gonna love this place. You can't really see it right now, but usually I hold my coffee with my left hand, and Susanna holds her coffee with her right hand, and that means that my right hand is free and her left hand is free, so we can actually hold hands. Not when I'm holding a camera, though. This is just the perfect place on top of this mountain area to
Don't lean too far.
yeah, don't lean too far. Go sit here and enjoy the view. Here, let's actually show you guys the view. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but there's fall colors, there's mountains in the background. I think over there on one of the hills you might even be able to see some ski slopes. Just a beautiful, beautiful morning.
It's just such a nice, calm spot to have your morning coffee.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yesterday when we were driving, I saw a black bear on the side of the road. Unfortunately, Andrew didn't get to see it because it was so quick, but it'd be really cool to see one on our hike at a safe distance so we can get a picture.
We made it back to the camper. No bear sighting yet, but we do have a full day ahead of us, so let's go. So we're about to leave, but the first hurdle of the day is just the fact that parking in town, we're going to Stowe, Vermont, parking in town is just really hard to come by, and we're trying to park an RV and a Jeep, but that means basically towing the Jeep into town is not going to be an option. I'm just going to have Susanna drive separately from me. I'm not even sure if there's a good spot in town where I would be even able to detach the Jeep and park separately. So if I overhang over the back of a parking spot, I should be able to fit the RV into a regular parking spot, which is a huge bonus, but it makes everything like 10 times difficult if I am towing the Jeep. So unfortunately, Susanna's gonna have to drive alone, which we don't like that either, but it's kind of one of those necessary evils in this RV life that we live. Ready, Susanna?
I'm gonna miss you.
Have fun with those heated seats in the Jeep, though. Yeah, that's a little bright side. Guys, it's important to look on the bright side. I made it to the spot that we're parking at in Stowe, and Susanna is nowhere to be found. It was really heavy traffic getting in here. I feel like the gig is up on Stowe. Like it used to be like, I don't know, I feel a little bit quieter, a little bit easier to find parking, but I saw a place where you would have to pay to park. I saw just lots of traffic. Somebody was really nice. They were in a Sprinter van and they let me get in, so that really helped out. But now we're just waiting for Susanna. I think that she got caught in the same traffic that I did, obviously, because she was behind me. And here she is. Thankfully she got here safe through all that traffic. And now we can actually go ahead and get on with our day. Remember, we've got a few errands to run. We got to go pick up a package at the UPS store. That's where we had our Amazon package sent. Then there's also one of our favorite coffee shops here in town. I don't know how much we're going to do filming wise there, but it's called The Roastery, and they specialize in Panama geisha coffee, which is some of my favorite coffee on planet Earth. It always just seems to be so delicious there. It can get a little pricey, but it's worth it. Not a lot of shops in the United States actually even have access to Panama geishas, so really geisha is just like a variety of coffee, and Panama is the country that it comes from. But let's get down to that. Oh yeah, and then haircut. This is the before, and we'll do it after kind of later, and showers. I missed you.
I missed you. That was crazy traffic.
Yeah, I know. The Sprinter van let me in, but I don't know how you even got out because I lost you there.
I had to wait for some trucks on both sides that waited to let me in, because every time I would try to go, then someone would go on the crosswalk, so I had to wait for people. And finally I rolled up onto the crosswalk, and then eventually they let me in. But that was crazy.
Just to give you a little idea of what the traffic is like here, we are going 1.9 miles, and it says that it's going to take us 15 minutes. Absolutely crazy.
And this is the traffic. Just sitting here, slowly moving.
Your destination is on.
Thank you, baby sweets.
Welcome. Let's go on inside and get this package. A lot of times Amazon will have the option to send stuff to the UPS store, so that's how we're going to pick it up today. We got the package. This package is pretty important. So if this is your first time here, you might not know this, but we actually run our RV off of solar primarily. Now, that's usually great. However, the solar, two of our solar panels broke. So now we are down to 50% of the panels that we had before. We had 2,200 watts of solar. Now we only have 1,100 watts of working solar. So we've been having to use our generator because we are also in New England right now, where it's not sunny all the time like it is in, or at least it seems to be sunny all the time out west. So basically our generator broke as well. Kind of at the same time. It started working again, but when I would try to turn the generator on, it would make a bunch of just like click, 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 click. Just a lot of clicking noises. So kind of looking around at the generator and trying to isolate different things, I realized it's most likely the starter solenoid. But somehow it's working now, so maybe it's a loose connection somewhere, I don't know. But now we have a brand new starter solenoid directly from Cummins, so hopefully this will work. And maybe I won't even need to install it. I'm gonna obviously wait until this one goes out completely before I install the new one, but it's good peace of mind to have the part with us in case it does actually go down.
Now we're gonna head over to a coffee shop that we discovered a few years ago. It was started by a couple of nomads who ended up driving all the way to Panama, loved it so much, bought some farm in Panama, and then started a coffee shop in Vermont. And let me tell you, their coffee is premium. I mean, it is super good. You gotta try the pour overs because that way you can taste the bean really good. But everything I've had there has been really, really good, and we're looking forward to trying some more today, and hopefully they have some Panama geisha, which if you're a coffee nerd, you would know that that is a really good bean.
Your destination is on the left.
I guess everybody else found out about this coffee shop too, because the parking lot, like they extended the parking lot and it's still full. But thankfully somebody was pulling out just as we were getting in, so works out good. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Spin around.
I used to carry like this.
We're going to do the, you guys hike it all?
Yeah.
Take what you do.
We did, we did that over there usually when we come.
So we're gonna.
I am drinking a Panama geisha called the Esmeralda, and one of the owners just told us that in Japan this coffee is going for $100 a cup, so you better believe this stuff is good. We didn't pay that much for it, but still pretty pricey.
They do have a selection of like some more like regular coffees here, but we of course come here for the Panama geisha, and it does get pricey. Definitely not $100 a cup for this one, but they do have like some regular options as well. Well, that was a fun experience. Unfortunately, we've got a problem, but first I want to tell you about this the experience. It was really great. The owner came out and we really nerded out about coffee for a while, and he actually gave me an iced pour over, which I did not know was like really viable. But he was explaining to me how he would like weigh out the ice and deduct it and stuff from the total amount of water. It was like a really technical process, and they're actually doing a coffee tasting and kind of like tutorial on how to do really good pour overs coming up, and we booked 2 tickets for that, so we've got a lot of learning ahead of us, which we are really excited for. I don't know if we're going to bring you along for the tasting experience or not, but I was having such a great time. Here's the problem. I missed my hair cutting appointment. I set it for 11:30 and it was like, I'm like 20 minutes late or something. So I really feel bad about that. I should have set an alarm, so that's on me. I got to call the guy right now and see if he even still has time for me, or if he's too sour that I skipped out on him on accident. Sure, they get this kind of stuff a lot, so we'll see. Update: the barbershop unfortunately cannot get me in today. I was the last customer of the day and they were closing, so at least the guy got to go home a little bit early, but I still feel like so bad because I know I would really hate it if I was depending on somebody to come in and get their hair cut and then they didn't. So yeah, I feel awful about that. But on the plus side, at least this is a delicious cup of coffee. I think I'll just have to like plan better next time and set an alarm. This is your reminder. If you have a hair appointment, set an alarm so you don't forget. Thankfully, there is another salon in town. Well, this one's a salon and not a barber shop, but they do men's cuts. And I'll be able to get in there this afternoon. It's a little bit later than I was hoping, but that's what I get for being late. I did message the guy who I skipped out on to see if he has a Cash App, just like send him a little something for... you know, he did reserve that time for me, so it is only fair that I send him a little something to kind of just to help him out there. But Susanna is gonna tell you what we're doing next, because now that we're in town for a while, we're gonna do some you know, switch things up a little bit. So this video is going in an entirely different direction than what we thought.
I wanted to add that I do usually cut Andrew's hair, but we haven't really had a place where we can set up and I can cut his hair outside without it being at a trailhead or parking lot. Would be kind of weird. So that's why he's going to get it done professionally, and it's a lot faster than when I do it because I take my time to make sure I do it right. So anyways, just wanted to add that. We are headed to Cabot store, which for those of you who don't know, it is a cheese store. They also sell things that you can pair with cheese for like a charcuterie board. And then we are headed to Cold Hollow Cider Mill, which has amazing cider donuts and hot apple cider. But I don't think I can have either of those now because both have sugar in them, but I can just smell it. And you can walk inside and look through a big window at where they have the cider press, and then there's like gifts and stuff like that. And I think you can buy apples. I think we bought some there last time. But anyways, we're going to go check those out. Hopefully they're not too crazy busy, and then we'll see where we go next.
Your destination is on the right.
We made it to Cold Hollow Cider Mill, and we had to park like way out in this field. I've never had to park this far out before. But in addition to the apple cider donuts, they also have like a really cool gift shop. We really enjoy coming here when we come to Vermont, and Cabot is just like down the road across the street. So then we can go and get our cheese fix in. We love cheese, like probably an entire shelf in our refrigerator right now is just dedicated to cheese.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get in there and see like if there's some special event going on or why there's so many people here. We're kind of going through the back section here, and they've got all these crates of apples, and it smells so good. It's like the other day when we were going through New York and we could just smell the grapes. Right now we're smelling the apples. It smells delicious. These shirts Susanna found, so cute. Oh, that one's really nice too. So the green one is 100% cotton. We are looking for 100% cotton or 100% wool. We're just trying to switch out to natural fibers. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if we'll get it or not, but
We can.
now that we're inside, we can smell the apple cider donuts. In fact, I'm gonna go over there and show them too, because it smells so amazing. Like, I think they're baking them fresh in here. This is where the donuts are made. They've got none on the conveyor belt right now, but they do make them here, and it smells so amazing. I found they have another conveyor belt for other donuts, but it is like swarmed over there. So I came back to Susanna over here in the gift shop section, and I guess she found some t-shirts or something. There are also baking pies and stuff in here. Oh, guys, If only I could pipe the smell over to you. It smells so good. I am gluten-free and I don't eat stuff with added sugar right now. Otherwise, like, I would be going absolutely nuts in here. Look at these. If that's cotton, we're buying it.
50% cotton.
Only 50% cotton. You guys, like, this could be so good if they were cotton, but they gotta mix them with like polyester, and you gotta watch out because sometimes they'll like market it really nicely. They'll say, not here necessarily, but in some spots they'll say like made out of recycled plastic bottles. You don't know like what material that plastic bottle is. You know it's plastic, you know it's like probably not good for you. Do you really want that on your skin, like bleeding into you 24/7 while you're wearing it? I don't know.
Yes. Did you take pictures, Mama?
Looks like they're putting the apples over there and then they bring it into this press and then it presses it down to even that small right there, and that squeezes the juice out, and that's how apple cider is made. See, now they're squishing the apples and the guys are getting the old batch ready to get out of there. I don't know what they're doing with all the apple scraps. I would assume that they do sell dog biscuits here that are probably made with the apple scraps, and I would imagine they probably feed it to pigs or something. But you can see all of the cider just coming right on out of there. We've got our samples. Cheers.
I could actually have it because it has no added sugar.
So good, so fresh, so delicious. Makes me want to have an apple orchard and press my own apple cider. So great. If you're like me, you may be wondering what the difference is between apple cider and apple juice. And there is a difference. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around to explain it really well right here. So this is 100% freshly squeezed apples, unfiltered. It's perishable and needs to be made weekly from apples grown locally. And then apple juice, this stuff is usually made with concentrate from some foreign country. It may have started as cider, but has been filtered and reconstituted with water and corn syrup. No refrigeration needed for that. So there you have it, the difference between apple cider and apple juice, in case you were like me and didn't know. So we are going to go ahead and get some of the sparkling apple cider. So they sell it in like a 4-pack right here. Yep, some real deal stuff right here. And we got some other Vermont product type stuff as well here. We got some fiddlehead ferns that have been pickled, and we've got some goat's milk lotion as well. So really exciting stuff. Really glad to be here in Vermont, where they have a focus and an emphasis on local quality handmade goods and products. It was an absolute madhouse in there, but we did get a bunch of stuff, and we got a couple cups of hot cider. We even got a half gallon of just regular cider. And we're gonna just go sit down and kind of enjoy this cider before we go down to Cabot.
We made it to Cabot. Let's go see what kind of cheese we can find.
So exciting. You might be thinking, what's the big deal about the Cabot store? Because you could just get Cabot cheese at like Walmart and stuff. But it's different here. And I'm going to tell you why. They have cheeses here that they only sell either here at the store or online. So we just tried a 5-year aged cheddar cheese and a 10-year aged cheddar cheese.
Those go so well with the cheese.
Now we have our cheese haul. We're gonna see if we're gonna go back to the camper first or if we're gonna get my haircut next, because we did find another place to go ahead and get that haircut done. And then it's shower time, and I tell you what, I need a shower. We're now at the hair salon, and I'll show you a quick like before, and I don't think we're gonna film in there, so you'll see the after in just a little bit. And this is the after. I also shaved and took a shower. So, anyways.
New man.
Oh. Oh man. Well, that's that. And now we gotta go get the RV, hook up, and somehow get through Stowe traffic. Guys, like I mentioned earlier, Stowe, everybody knows about it now. The traffic is insane.
Crazy.
It's just, you know, Stowe, like, everybody already knows. We're gonna have to find like a new, like, Vermont city to go chill in. So, anyways, let's go.
Plot twist. You see the sun is going down, so it's getting dark fast, and we need to get to a campsite soon so we can set up for the night. So what did we decide, Andrew?
Well, we decided there's a campsite 35 minutes away, which is not the site that we were gonna take you to, but it's still a really great site. We are gonna go to the closer one. The other site that we were gonna take you to, where we filmed our first YouTube video together, that is like an hour and a half away. So we are gonna go over here 35 minutes because the sun is going down and we don't want to miss any foliage. We don't want to hit any deer, and we just want to, you know, make sure we have a safe journey tonight. But this spot right here, we've actually seen a mother moose and a baby moose before, so stay tuned. We might see something like that. That being said, we'll show you when we get there.
All right, see you there.
Your destination is on the right.
I love how your sweater matches the environment, Susanna.
It's finally sweater weather.
Finally. Well, here we are at this beautiful lake, right over there, like maybe 2 years ago or so. Was it 2 or 3 years? Or 4 years? Oh my goodness, wow. It's been 4 years since we've been here for our anniversary, guys. But we parked in this like same spot, and then down the road there were moose, a mom and a baby, and the foliage here was just absolutely beautiful. Looking at it, I do see some pops of color. I do see some bare trees, which one thing I've been noticing this year is that a lot of the trees have actually been losing their leaves, in my opinion, prematurely. And I guess it's my opinion because half the leaf is like still green and then half the leaf is yellow. So there's that. But we are just gonna go ahead and enjoy our evening and spend the rest of the day here. And if you made it this far in the video, consider liking and subscribing, as it really does help our small channel out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.